Part 2 of the Freddy Krueger shoes. What's up? Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be finishing my custom Air Jordan 1 low top Freddy Krueger shoes with python skin and some cool accents around it. So let's get right to it. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, and check out all the other videos. I'm making cool one-on-ones like this. So with further ado, let's get right to it. So earlier I cut out this shiny stretchy material into a Nike sign, and what I'm going to do is glue it onto leather, and then from there cut it out so then it's stable, and then we could sew that on, because this isn't able to be sewn on because it'll get all messed up. So what I'm going to do is put that on here, glue it on, cut it out, so then I got a nice stable Nike sign, and then we could stitch it onto here. So what I'm going to do right now is trace out this Nike sign onto the leather, go outside, glue the pieces together, and then from there I'll bring it back in here, and then I could cut it up where it's nice and sharp. So first I got to trace this out. So I did a kind of a rough drawing, if you could see, just around it, because what I'm going to be doing is gluing the inside, then I'll glue the shiny part onto it, and then I'll be cutting it like with more straighter lines. So right now I just have a little template of where to put my glue. I'm going to take it out, glue everything together, and then from there we could cut these out and make them look all nice and clean. As you can see, I glued the shiny piece onto the leather so I'll be able to sew it. And so I cut the shiny piece a little crooked, so what I'm going to do right here is just cut it a lot more straight in the straight line so then it goes smoothly. So now I'll pretty much be stitching it on like this, if you could kind of get the idea. I'm going to do like the off-white stitching where just like a couple zigzags right here and then some right here, and that'll be it. But I think that'll be super cool. I got the other one as well, if I put that on the outside. I think that's a super cool look. As well as I'm going to be doing blood splatter on all the tan areas. So I think I'm gonna do that first, and then I'll do the last step where I stitch the Nike on, and then it should be all done. So I got all the panels taped off that I don't want red paint on. I want red paint on that though, and then all the tan parts. So what I'm going to do, get my red paint. I got a toothbrush, and that's all I got to do. Put some paint on it. It shoots splatters everywhere, and it should give a cool like blood effect or like splatter. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Quick, easy process. I already took the tape off of there, but I've been drying it with the dry gun, the heat gun, and now just slowly start taking the pieces off. But man, I already love how it looks. Super nice. Has, you know, that really cool one of one look, if that makes sense, you know. So, got the plasti dip here. Gonna pop it open. As you can see, my string right here, or my shoelace isn't touching anything, so I'll let it dry there. The second one is hanging off, so I don't have to worry about that touching either. We got a little splatter up. Hopefully it doesn't go everywhere. Okay, we're good. Ooh, I think this is gonna look really cool. I guess I'm just gonna go for it. There we go. Look at that already. I think that's gonna be a really cool touch. Hopefully nothing drips. I'm just gonna let that sit there. We're gonna do the second one. I'm just dipping it in, if you could see. Pull that bad boy out. Boom. Now I don't know if I should dry these or not with the heat gun, so I think I'm just gonna let it air dry, I guess. Ooh, it's super potent. I think I'm just gonna let this air dry for a little bit, maybe blow on it. Looks like it's hardening pretty fast though. Yeah, it is actually. It's already hardened. Wow. If you could see that, that looks really cool. And there we go. Now I'm just gonna get some, I'm just gonna tie it up because now the laces are on it, and then you can see the very end result. So this is the final product. Turned out very nice. I'm super happy with how they look. My little review on it is, you know, they came out cool. I don't really think I would change anything else. I really like how they turned out, especially the python like contrast with the tan. But, you know, I started with just a shoe, dumped it in coffee. You got a little red there, but I'm not worried about that. But as you can see, that's tan. Get that off-white look. Started with that. Next, I de-stitched all the areas that you saw. And then I painted the areas, as well as when I dyed the sole, I dyed the laces. And as you can see, it gives it that really cool look. And then if you could like zoom in on that. See how the tongue is like, just kind of looks stained? Some of it's white, some of it's all messed up from the coffee. I really like that as well. You know, I just used some leather, glued this material to it that I got from the local fabric store. Python, as you saw, I painted with a pen. All the blood splatter. If you use a toothbrush, as you saw, I'd flick it, you know, or I would just like throw it at it and it would splatter. It gave it this cool effect, so it's not all like it looks like I did it. I want it to be random. As you can see, you know, maybe that area is a little more empty than this area, but then this area back here is just a little, you know, something's going on. I added the tab on the back on the normal low tops. It's like a half mid tab, but it doesn't go fully up. I just added that just because, to cover the python skin. And then lastly, which I really like, is I did the tips in the plasti dip, and I thought they turned out really awesome. At first they were blue and yellow. The laces were wanting to untie on me. So, as I was saying, I really like how the laces turned out. Just plopped them right into the plasti dip, and I think they turned out really cool. They were originally blue and yellow, and now they are all red, so I think it just gives it that really cool touch. Plus it's covered in the plasti dip, so it's like rubberized, so it actually looks like they came like that. So I really like how that is. But I mean, this is a shoe. Super happy with how it turned out, and you know, nothing much else to say, but that's it. If you like this custom, make sure to subscribe, like the video, and check out all my other ones. I'm going to be making super cool shoes one-on-one like this. I'm super happy with how this turned out. You know, this just gives me more motivation to do cooler stuff in the future, different materials. But yeah, not too bad, really like it. Comment down maybe what shoe I should do next or what materials you'd like. Other than that, thank you for watching, appreciate it, and see you later.